সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰক জিন্তু ভৌমিক এডুকেটৰ চেনেলটো আৰু কাষতে থকা বেল আইকনটো প্ৰেছ কৰক যাতে নটিফিকেশ্যনবোৰ পাই থাকিব পাৰে।
নমস্কাৰ, সকলোকে স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ জিন্তু ভৌমিক এডুকেটৰ চেনেলটোলৈ। ইয়াৰ আগৰ ভিডিঅ'টোত আমি আলোচনা কৰিছিলোঁ ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যন টু FLN তাৰ কুইজৰ কুৱেশ্যন আনচাৰকেইটা। আজিৰ এই ভিডিঅ'টোত আমি আলোচনা কৰিবলৈ ওলাইছোঁ স্কুল বেছড এছেছমেণ্ট, যাক আমি চমুকৈ SPA বুলি কওঁ, তাৰ কুইজৰ কুৱেশ্যন আনচাৰকেইটা। বলক দেৰি নকৰি ভিডিঅ'টো আৰম্ভ কৰোঁ। আমি প্লে কৰোঁ। লোডিং হৈ আছে কুইজটো। First question to us, there is need to develop core transversal competencies for development at the secondary stage in the domain areas of এইটোৰ শুদ্ধ উত্তৰটো হ'ব all কি হ'ব or curricular areas প্ৰতিটো। Next, according to the recommendation of the National Education Policy 2020, the pattern of board examination will shift to কি হ'ব competency based questions. Next, which one of the statements best defines the process of assessment? It will systematically gathering information academic changes in children. Next, while shifting focus of continuum of assessment from teacher-led assessment to student-led assessment, there is a need to shift from large-scale standardized testing to school-based assessment. Next, school-based assessment is primarily based on the principle of teachers in the school know their learners' capacity better than the external. Next, whom are students assessing when they are engaged in peer assessment? Peer assessment মানে কি বুঝায় অন্য স্টুডেন্টক assess করা another student. Next, what is the main advantage of essay type questions? They measure complex learning outcomes that cannot be measured with other types. Next, which one is not a parameter of rubrics? It will be multiple choice questions. Next, a rubric is a comprehensive set of criteria used to assess students on a specific task. Next, it is developed and provided by the board of assessment and is not participatory and both teacher and students have no play. It is ভুল, গতিকে প্ৰথমটো শুদ্ধ, দ্বিতীয়টো ভুল। এইটো আছে নে? এইটো। Next, inclusion of the technology in the teaching, learning and assessment process helps students কি কৰিব help করে multiple pathways from multi-domain access. Next, observation is an important technique and observation schedule is an important tool for assessing student. Correct. Observation helps us go beyond the idea of normative developmental expectations and outcomes measures and enables us to really see and celebrate student as individual. To correct গতিকে both student etu correct, statement 2 explanation of correct etu hobo. Next, which of the statements is not correct in the context of transversal competencies? Transversal competency ক্ষেত্ৰত কোনটো শুদ্ধ নহয় এইটো teaching transfer at the secondary stage yields maximum results এইটো. Which one of the following statements regarding rubrics is correct? এইটো ভিতৰত rubricsৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত correct হ'ব teachers and student must jointly construct the rubrics. Next, in assessment for learning, self-assessment and peer assessment are important because this will lead to augment learning and self-feedback. Next, which of the following is not a common approach of incorporating transversal competencies in the school? It will designing and teaching transversal competency as a specialized subject. Next, the very purpose of introducing school-based assessment is to ensure 360-degree multidimensional development of all the children. Next, learning outcomes concerned with the abilities to conceptualize, construct, organize, integrate, relate and evaluate ideas can be measured using এই গোটেইকেইটা মেজার কৰিব কি পাৰি আমি rubrics. Next, transversal competencies relate to a certain set of knowledge, skill and attitudes. Next, which one of the following activities is not associated with portfolio assessment? It will portfolio is to be submitted to board of assessment for grading. Which one of the following is an important feature of performance based assessment? Performance based assessment or सबतके important হৈছে এইটো. This is used for students demonstration of their knowledge, skill and strategies. Next আমি সাবমিট কৰি দিম. সাবমিটত আমাৰ 20 out of 20 আহিছে. গতিকে এনেদৰে আমি কৰিব পাৰোঁ. ধন্যবাদ.